As a mentor, leadership requires vulnerability, empathy, adaptability, and a good bit of patience. These students are experiencing a difficult transition.
I've noticed that you haven't been as engaged or paying much attention in class. Is everything okay?
So my boyfriend and I recently broke up. I thought we were gonna be able to make the long distance thing work, but I guess not.
Oh, please, don't worry about it.
That must have felt validating, he said sarcastically. For all intents and purposes, this mentor did a bad job consoling her mentee. And you can chalk that up to a lack of empathy. Empathy refers to the concept of putting yourself in someone else's shoes for a moment in order to understand and relate to what they're going through.
Gosh, that must suck. How long were you guys together for?
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I totally understand, and I hate getting broken up with. So if you ever need anything, or if you ever want to catch up, let me know. We can set up a meeting outside of class.
As a leader, it is vital to see things from other people's point of view. All you need to do is empathize.
You guys learned after that scavenger hunt last week. Can someone share? Sally, what did you learn?
You're so pointless. I learned nothing.
Sally, how dare you say that? You need to be more appreciative of things I planned for this class. I spent a lot of time working on that scavenger hunt for you guys.
Not everyone you're trying to be a leader for is going to be fully cooperative. The best thing a leader can do is to meet this lack of cooperation with patience rather than with anger.
After that scavenger hunt last week, what did you guys learn? Sally, can you share what you learned?
You're so pointless. I learned nothing.
Well, even if you didn't learn anything, at least it was a nice day out and you got to go walk around and explore campus. Is there anything you'd like to talk about? I noticed you were a little negative in class today and just wanted to check in and see if there was anything going on.
Yeah, sorry for that. I was just in a bad mood.
Rather than starting a public argument in front of the class and embarrassing her mentee, this mentor remained calm and positive while still addressing the problem in a more discreet way.
Okay, class, today we'll be going over a presentation on adaptability. Let me get it pulled up real quick. One second, everyone. We're having a few technical issues. Bear with me, please.
Wow, that was awkward. Technical issues happen all the time, but to just have everyone sitting there in silence is unproductive and just downright frustrating. As a mentor, you have just as much authority as the other professor in the classroom, and as such, you should be willing to take initiative and adapt when your class is falling off the rails. Let's see how this class will play out if the mentor steps into the leadership role while the teacher is preoccupied.
One sec, guys. I'm having trouble finding it.
While we're playing up the slides, why don't we all go around and do our highs and lows of the week? I can start.
We all went home.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing. That sounds great.
And that's perfect timing. I finally found the slides, so let's jump into it.
And that's how it's done. The class was not proceeding as planned, and this mentor adapted to the situation and ultimately led a very productive lesson. There's 2 authority figures in the classroom for a reason, but there only exists 2 leaders if they're both willing to step up and rise to the occasion.
Hey, how's everything going? Are you enjoying campus? Are you making any friends?
I'm doing okay. I'm having trouble making friends. I've been joining clubs and stuff to try and make some, but I'm having trouble meeting people outside of class and like hanging out.
That's weird because when I was in your position, I made so many friends as a freshman. Are you sure you're actually trying in the class and in the clubs and stuff? Because when I joined, it was pretty easy for me, and I'm like really close to them. So maybe you're just not doing it right.
Was that condescending and egotistical? But it didn't offer a single piece of constructive advice. The mentee just did a very brave thing. She confided in her mentor and displayed a state of vulnerability.
Hey, how's everything going? Are you enjoying campus? Are you making any friends?
I'm doing okay. I'm having trouble making friends. I've been joining some clubs to get involved, but I'm having trouble making friends outside of class and like finding people to hang out with.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I had a pretty hard time making friends as a freshman as well, especially since it's a pretty big campus. But I found that doing little things like leaving your door open or asking the person sitting next to you if they want to get lunch or something is the easiest way to start talking to people.
Thanks. I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one.
What was once a one-sided and patronizing dialogue has become a comforting and warm conversation. As a leader, be real with people. Open yourself up enough to show that you care about what they're going through.
Being able to be vulnerable, patient, empathetic, and adaptable gives you confidence, which is what leadership is.